Okay, if you just want to introduce yourself to the kids in the schools and let them know who you are and what you do.
Hi there, my name is Chris Wooley. I'm a brakeman on the British bobsleigh team.
Fantastic. Okay, so when did you first realise that you had the gift to be a British champion?
A gift. About 2 years ago I went down to a talent identification session or a recruitment day down in Bath University and was put through a number of tests. And off the back of that I was invited back for more based on more recruitment, and from that point onwards started realising I had the goods.
Fantastic. So quite late that you realised that you were going to be a British champion.
Yeah.
But were there any kind of signals or any signs or anything within you that told you as a young kid that you were going to be the champion that you are today?
Nothing when I was a young kid decided I was going to be a bobsleigh. I can tell you right now, I used to do all kinds of sports. I was always very fast when I was younger. I did a lot of sprinting. I sprinted North West and county regions. Played a lot of rugby. Played almost any sport I can think of. But nothing really prepared me for bobsleigh apart from sprinting. It's about the most effective background you can have.
Okay, so basically as a young kid you just love to run.
Yeah.
You love to run, it's turned into your passion and your career today. Okay, I'm going to ask you about your lifestyle. I'm assuming that as a sportsman, as a representative of our great country, that you live a very healthy lifestyle. We want to ask you how important you think healthy eating is in terms of your sport and progressing and doing the best that being the best that you can be in your sport.
Massively important. It's only been for the last 5 years I've really got interested in sports nutrition. I actually studied elements of it when I did a master's degree, but just realising that whatever you put in the body can only be as good as the fuel it runs on.
Yeah.
I think people look far too much into purely just training and are looking at maybe 1 or 3 out of 5 possible elements of how to gain elite performance, and I think nutrition is a massive element.
Okay, so you mentioned the word fuel. So talking of fuel, give us a typical breakfast for you.
Typical breakfast?
Yeah.
Probably be an early starter breakfast, a protein porridge. So decent amount of porridge oats, a little bit of protein mixed in with some milk and some honey.
Okay, so the oats will give you the sustained energy, and then you've got protein to build the muscle and that little short burst of energy.
Right, and I'll
honey.
I'll probably take a couple of multi-vit tablets for that as well. So
fantastic. And water, do you drink a lot of water through the day?
Water, green tea and red tea.
Okay, red tea, I've not heard that
one. On the back of it. Rooibos tea.
Rooibos red tea. Okay, my other question is, have you ever been bullied when you were younger?
I think a few kids tried when I was a bit younger, yeah. I've got a slightly amusing surname or something. Some people used to point out to me.
Okay, so you were bullied because your name was a little bit different. Were you ever bullied because you were different? Because like I said myself, I was the smallest in my school, including the girls, so got a little bit of stick for that. I want to know if you were ever bullied for anything about you that's slightly different and how you dealt with that.
Not really, just the name. People used to find it's quite a funny name. I was always just quite big throughout school. People kind of called me after that. But not really, no.
So how did you deal with being bullied about your name?
Just ignored it.
Ignored it and found out had the effect.
Exactly. Nothing's going to change. So I just ignored it and got on with my life.
One last question just to finish off. What advice could you give to the kids out there in order that they can live a healthier lifestyle and basically be successful in life and achieve their potential?
For me, I try and eat a nice big range, big variety of food, lots and lots of different colours, and in recent years got really interested in cooking my own food. It's the way forward. You know exactly what's going into your food, nobody else has prepared it for you. That's the way. I think if you've got a dream or an aspiration, then there's nobody else can do it but you, and there's nobody else to stop you but you, really. If you listen to people about what they want or what they think you should become, I think it's always going to be the wrong idea. Always listen to what you want to do first.
Brilliant, thanks Chris.
Pleasure.
Fantastic.
Yeah.